Hi, first of all.
Yeah.
I thought we could start off with you just introducing yourself, giving a brief kind of summary of what you do, what you have the most experience in.
Yeah.
How do you describe yourself, I guess?
Yeah, sure. So, hi, I'm Ash Hassan. I have been working in change and transformation for, I would say, the past 28 years now. So it's been a long time. It's been quite a journey in terms of how I've got to where I am today. I started off very much as a junior project manager. And the reason why I stepped into that role was we started to see some operational changes in the telecoms industry that I started off back in 1994. And back then there was a great deal of change because of the digital industry was growing, and we were growing call centers and new offices, etc. So I got called in to help with the changes that were being established across the country at that time. And very quickly came to a point of thinking, well, this is all about project management. This is really something I would love to get a grasp on. And I had been mentored along the way by obviously more well-seasoned program directors and project managers. And I just felt that there was something in this career line for me that I could really get my teeth into. And I think the rest of those years tells its story because of that. So following on from that, I moved into, well, telecoms was actually probably predominantly where I based myself, but that was, I call it telecoms, but it's more around technology anyway. It's more around all of the business functions that you see in any other industry as well. So it's the same thing there. But it really did allow me to grow, nurture, mature, and allow me to really be myself in a change environment. So that's what I really liked about where I started and where I am today. I came out of employment and moved into self-employment back in 2012, so just over 10 years ago. And now I'm contracting across different industries and different businesses now because I like the change about going into organizations and helping them establish, a transformational program.
Yeah.
So helping them turn a corner. And so the past 28 years has really been putting the focus on that. My roles have been included is project manager to program manager to portfolio manager and now program director. Uh, but again, I dip my toe into all of those roles when and where I can as well. So that's pretty much a little bit about me.
That's a good summary. Okay, so then off the back of that, the first question kind of fits, I think. So you're a leader, obviously, have been for a very long time, and we've spoken previously about your style of leadership. But for the sake of this video series, could you tell everyone what your leadership style is?
Yeah, look, everybody has a style, a personality, a character, a behavior, and part of a culture as well. It's all sort of meshed into one. For me, yeah, it's very much my personality, even before me going into change management and into transformation. But generally, what it really falls into is some areas where I think are so important from my perspective. It's really around um, from a leader, it's about coaching individuals. So it's recognizing people's strengths and weaknesses.
Mm.
Um, as a leader, I'm also visionary. So I'm very much at the point, I know I'm working in a transformational program. However, I do sort of forward think as well. And I start to look at the future state whilst we're working on the program. So, whilst the focus is in, sort of currently, these are the changes that we're doing. I'm also thinking about, well, how can we contribute to a future state as well? So I do look at the competition. I look at, how can we make things better? Can we create another further program as a result of this one? I would say I'm more of a servant to the program.
Mm.
So I'm the go-to
Okay.
person. It's the complete opposite of what we say is, sort of laissez-faire, because it's not about me delegating work and sort of just taking us maybe a step away. I'm actually more of what can I
Mm.
do for you as well as what the team does for me as well. Um, there is an element of some bureaucracy in there. I do like to create structure in the program. And I do like to focus on, the priorities and the tasks at hand. So my leadership style really very much focuses in those areas.
Yeah, that's the balance thing, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
you are still delivering a program, and that is the task at hand.
Yeah.
But you're not the only one delivering it. You have a team of people that you work with that are actually, the technical staff or the project management, or and they're the ones, it's collective, it's all of you collectively. So just as much as it is about technical skills and your experience and delivering a program, it's also massively about your people skills and connecting and building relationships.
Absolutely. It is cross-functional, it's
Mm.
collaborative, and that's the way that I like to work, with the team. So yeah, that's kind of like my style.
Yeah, I like that.